Hi guys, I am about to prepare the beef stew now, but first I have to cut this piece of meat I got at Costco. Oh my god, I feel so weak today. Lemongrass is needed because we make beef stew, needs lemongrass, and a lot more of carrots and potato, but I'm just gonna use one or two because I'm just trying to limit the vegetables but still give that the beef stew flavor. Oh, this is all frozen on this side, but this side is good, so I'm gonna use this side then for now, and then maybe at the end of the day today I'll cut this up. Ooh, it's a bad idea. But I need meat. Okay, a little bit unprepared right now, but let's see. So first thing I'm gonna do, I need the meat. So I'm gonna cut some of this. It's just me and Phil now until Sunday. And then our plan is to go to Monachi again, because the kids have Monday off. It's a holiday. Okay. Let's think. So, let me get this. Here we go. Let's cut this. I'll get this started on the pressure cooker so then we can have some food later when Phil gets back home. He went to get a haircut. And I also wanted to make beef jerky to prepare for our camping trip, but yeah, I have to cut the meat, so that's also something I gotta do now that the kids aren't here anymore, so I have more time after work to focus on other things. Okay, there we go. Now let's cut this. Cut 2 cubes. I'm feeling better today. Yesterday I was a little more tired, and today, like yesterday, I woke up and the kids were getting ready for school, and then after that they left, they went to school, and then I went back to sleep. So I took like a 2-hour well, I didn't PTO, but I just decided not to clock in. I woke up at 10. I slept at pretty much around 8, and then went back to I worked like a 4-hour shift. Let's see, there's a lot of fat there, but it's okay. We need the fat. Maybe too much though, like in one section, so it's kind of hard to eat like that. Okay, same thing for this piece. Even this is not enough, but I want to make also, I had a comment about my other, it was what was it? It was the same meat. This is how come I can't remember? Oh, this is a brisket. So I made the Mexican inspired dish, and the comment was asking for the recipe, which I didn't have because I was just like randomly putting stuff in and just seasoning it the way I like, but with a little bit of Mexican seasoning for that flavor. So I mean, I'm pretty much doing the same thing, but now I'm just seasoning it with Asian Vietnamese beef stew flavor. So that's only different. But I was thinking I should make that instead also, because I wanted to make ceviche for Phil, so we can have something. I have a few things to make on my list. And yeah, anyway, I was working, and then I was watching the interview, Carrie's interviews from Homestead Health. I'm sorry, Homestead Health. I keep mixing things up. I keep saying Homestead Health and all that because my workplace we have a tenant who is like renting out one of our space, and it's they're called Homestead Health. So I keep mixing Carrie's YouTube channel with that. Okay, so this is, I would think this is enough for me and Phil, yeah, because I don't want him to get sick of eating the same thing also. So this is a good amount, and then we're gonna have like a few tomatoes, a carrot, and some potatoes, and the broth. So I think that's good, right? Yeah. Because what happens if he doesn't like it? Because I haven't actually made this in like years, and I don't remember, so now it's just more of a simplified version. So let me just try that. And this, I need to cut a few more pieces. Let me cut, and I'm gonna put it back on the fridge because I'm running out of time. Like I said, like my recording is only 30-minute max, and I wanna always time myself to do things fast. Okay, this will be for the next dish, the next time. 2 of these. And maybe I prefer that for our camping trip. Cut this in half. Okay, get this one. No, I need the big one, the gallon size. I'm gonna use it in a few days. How's this looking? Looking down? Yeah, okay. Okay, and this one is gonna go in, I cut myself. For now only, because I am running out of time. So what I'm gonna do is, it's not even covered all the way. I'm gonna do this first. Whoa, it's heavy. There you go. Just leave it there. The deeper I go in, it's gonna freeze, so I can't do that. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do now is gonna be some onions, carrots, where did I put it? Here's the potato, carrots right here. Maybe I want to save some of the tomatoes for ceviche or salsa, whatever it is. It's a small version. There. Oh, maybe just one. Maybe just one, and then I'll save this one because it's fresh. And I'll use, where did it go? I had the, oh my god, where is it? I had the, oh here, can of tomato paste, so that can go in there too. And we have, I'll call here this one, which is paprika, anise, garlic, chili, onion, ginger, cloves. So pretty much a lot of this ingredient is fall ingredient. And I did write some notes on this. Let me see what I say about it. So beef, carrots, pretty much everything here is supposed to be in there already. Lemongrass and the lemongrass, yes. So that's why we need this, just 2 of these. And lemongrass is also used in bumbo hoe, which I want to make that as well. And I haven't tried slicing the brisket really thin, and I wonder if that'll taste good. I do really like my lemongrass, but no, just enough, just enough. Okay, let's put this back. And then also, that's right, I also bought some tendon, so that's also gonna be part of the dish. So it gives it more like gelatin, what do you call? Basically more collagen. Okay, so everything's gonna be cooked together, so I'm not even gonna bother washing that. Where is here? Let me do this. How much time is it? How long has it been? 10 minutes? Okay, not bad. If I had prepared the brisket ahead of time, I would just be taking it out and start cutting all the veggies and then stir frying it together just to give it some flavor. And then I'll put it together into... Wait, do I want to? Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna overcook it. Because first I was thinking of making it kind of leaving the carrots out, but you know what? I'm just gonna cook it all together. So it's gonna be super soft, which is fine because we don't necessarily need to have fresh vegetables or we don't, in terms of the carnivore diet. Like, it's just for now, it's just for flavor. So this is part of our dish. So without it, it's kind of missing certain things. There you go. I mean, I think American beef stew is similar, right? It's just they don't have some of the ingredients that we use, which is lemongrass and yeah, some other things. I think a lot of countries have a particular stew type of dish, and they have slightly different ingredients, but the same concept. Like, my question has always been, do I really need to like stir fry this? I think it brings out the flavor, so it is important to do this first step. I do sound like, I can hear in my voice like I feel stronger today. Also, Phil's not here, she's out there. Oh yeah, guys, getting haircuts, so I do feel more comfortable just speaking louder. Do I want baby pieces or big pieces? I think bigger pieces. Here. Yeah, slippery. There we go. It's okay. It's all gonna get all mushed up anyway, right? And then we have this. Oh, what is that? Ew. How is that? See, that's the thing with vegetables. Like, it just goes bad so fast. Like, if I always end up not able to make everything I want to because we have so much food, and so sometimes I end up not being able to finish, like, getting to the vegetables until they go bad. So that's also another reason why we don't necessarily like eat so much vegetables. I mean, hey, look, I'm still all for the carnivore diet. Just listening to Carrie's interview, it's just reminding me again the reasoning why. Oh my god, look all the carbs versus the beef, the protein and the fat. So this is getting out of hand already, and they barely put anything, barely. So it makes me, but now the kids aren't here, so I can't make that much. But this is barely anything. Next time I'm just gonna use maybe half a carrot. And you know what's funny was I thought that maybe one was not even enough, but I think that's more than enough, way more than enough. We don't need to eat all that, but I'm just gonna use it for flavoring, and it does help, like, I guess, in terms of if you're not used to eating just meat only. Because I mean, it was for a while for me, like say eating food without rice or eating food without veggies, eating just meat only, and it's weird. And when I was home eating like that, like, I had like family members say, well, that's just so weird, like, you're just not used to it. It's just like you're so used to making sure that there's always something, like there should be a side dish and all that. But I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, it's like just eat till you're full and eat the kind of food that doesn't affect your body. And if you don't know, that's one thing, but if you already know these are the things that's causing the health problems, then like you just can't go back, kind of. Even though like I am pretty much doing that though right now, like so like I don't know, am I a hypocrite? But yeah, but I'm just trying to reduce it right now. I guess, you know, I guess it's harder than it is. I thought it was easy, but maybe now that I thought about it, I thought it's easy just going carnivore, but now people are talking about there's a comment about the carnivore flu or keto flu. I was like, wow, I guess it just really depends on how you've been eating, and if I might as well use this. How you've been eating, and if your body is not used to eating like no carbs, I guess it's harder than I thought. Wow, you know what? I don't feel like I need to. What? I don't really wanna. Well, next time I'm just gonna use one. Like now I feel like it's too much. At first I said 2 potatoes only. It's not even that much. Now look at this. Look at all the carbs. This is way too much carbs. Way too much. How did this happen? Next time it was gonna be. I'm gonna start like this, but then I'm gonna go back since I already bought it. Now I know. Let me use this. Also, need some. Of course, also need some garlic. I don't know. My garlic and my butter. What else? Move this away, please. Need some space. Ew. Okay. Why am I humming that? I don't know. So anyway, yeah, Carrie's interview, I'm still listening to it. He has so many health problems, so he's like one very good example why some people need to be on the carnivore diet. And like I was listening to him, and then it made me think about going back, like have to remember the reasoning. And also, I feel better today, but at the same time I was feeling sleepy, and I just wondered though, but it can't be like I've been eating more carbs now, like the last 2 days, and also I think I'm gaining my weight back, kind of. Maybe I gotta check again. Like, is it really that fast? But it's a good thing. Not trying to say it's a bad thing. But I just know like I need to somehow balance, but more towards carnivore. I think the best thing I can do is for now, so it's just to regain my weight first. Just put that in there and put some butter. Here's my butter. Just use all this. Now I don't recall the actual recipe, but I just know that we just do this. Just stir fry everything together, give it some flavor, and then pressure cook. What do I want? I think, since I like to mix things around, I might need this one. Okay, let me cut this smaller, probably. think in the original they don't have potatoes. Well, actually, do they? I think no. I think just carrots. Oh well. Next time we can use it then. So actually, this recipe I'm making right now is not authentic. Because I forgot. I just like remember certain things. I'm mixing it up, like mixing this one with the American version, maybe. Let's caramelize this real quick. And then I'll put the rest in. You think I can finish in 30 minutes? Maybe if my fire is strong. This was so much. Look at all this carbs. Like it really add up. Like that's a lot of carbs. So this is pretty much a 50-50. Because if I add this one in, and I'm gonna add beef bone broth. So there'll be more carnivore there, more animal based there. But it's like 50-50 right now. I think my goal is gonna be 100% of course sometimes, or like maybe in the morning. I still haven't decided what's the best thing, but I think that's what was Dr. Kevin Stock's recommendation was carnivore in the morning, and at nighttime is when you eat the more carbs that you want to. And this is only if you're already healed and you don't have a lot of health problems to begin with anymore. And then so carnivore in the morning, and then at nighttime is when you add a little bit of carbs. And I'm thinking like right now this is about 50-50, right? So I'm gonna go towards 75% and 25%. Yeah, so 75% beef fat, and then 25% carb, if anything. And that's like that's also a way to do, just like we're not trying to count. We're not trying to do keto or trying to count calories or count like how many grams of whatever you can eat, whatever. I'm just trying to keep it simple, just eyeball things. And I think that's why it was easy for me to do the step down, and also just eat carnivore pretty much right away when we did this. When we did it, me and Phil and the kids, I just like decided, okay, I'm gonna just cook eggs and like bacon, all these like all the carnivore stuff that I've been doing on the first 30 days. And then we had some vegetables left over that was in the fridge, so we just started using it. And then we just ate more meat-based food and fat. And then like the first week or so, I think I went number 3 a few times. My body was just getting used to like all this fat that I had introduced to my body. But then after that, it's pretty much like it was smooth sailing, because I realized for a long time already, even before that, I wasn't eating that many carbs to begin with. So my body was already adjusted to like low, not exactly low carb. Some days it was low. It was just a mix. It was just low carb, also not. Some days where it was normal, and some days where it was just a mix. But my body was already like not eating a lot of carbs to begin with, and I didn't have a lot of sugar. I'm not a sugar sweet person. That's Phil. I'm more of a savory person. So that would be like hot Cheetos, ramen. Those are the bad things that I had been eating back then. But I just stopped eating them after also realizing like what it does, and the seed oils especially. And there was a video that I watched where they said that actually if you were to pick between seed oil or sugar, like what's worse is the seed oil. So I think that would be the first thing you need to get rid of. This one I'm gonna fit in there. I need to off fit. Look at this. Look at all the carbs I got all of a sudden. What the hell? What did I do this? Why did I do this to myself? Oh well. It's so funny because I really thought it was gonna be little, but it turns out it's a lot. Okay, so put this in. Put those seasoning. And let me see how this tastes. And of course, I'm gonna add a little bit of mushroom seasoning. That's always gonna be part of all my dishes, majority of the time. This one, okay, wait, this one doesn't have salt too much, right? No, so I do need to add the salt and the mushroom seasoning. And later on, we're gonna add the beef broth. Later, like after everything's cooked. I want to make sure the meat is not diluted with soup. So that's gonna be later. So the meat needs to be marinated while it's cooking. A little bit more. And then later on I will add more salt. Because again, we cannot take out the salt if we add too much. Use this. I will put it in here. What time is it? Running out of time. Oh my god, it's gonna be out of battery. No. Damn. But yeah, this, and then later on I'm gonna add the meat, and then I do the same thing, and then I just turn on the pressure cooker for maybe, how long does it take to cook brisket? I forgot. I gotta go find out. And then cook it up, and take it out, open it up, flavor it, taste it, and that's it. And you put bread. You eat it with bread, or you can eat it alone, or you eat it with noodles or rice, whatever you want. This was a bad idea. You know what? Let me put it into there. And then this, I have this one. Now, more flavoring then. Just a little salt, maybe a little tiny bit of salt. A little bit more of that. And what else? And a little bit more of everything basically. And then, and just cook it up. I might add a little bit of bone broth just to give it some more liquid. And then at the end, once everything's done, then I'll add more liquid. Yeah. Still playing? I probably got like 5 more minutes before it runs out of battery. But yeah, I'm assuming this is the same base for a lot of other countries' dishes. It's like stew. Okay. And then I also want to put in, oh, it tastes so good already. Bay leaf, bay leaf, bay leaf, bay leaf. Here. Ooh, sorry. There was already some bay leaves in here, I think. Oh, there's none. Oh, yeah. Need some of that. What else did I say? The bay leaf. All the other stuff is already in the seasoning underneath that. The cinnamon. I need a cinnamon stick. Well, I don't have to. I'm gonna go without. Okay. I'm running out of time. Let me set this up. I need to cut this. This is lemongrass. Lemongrass is so good. It smells so good. And it just gives the whatever food you make a slight sweetness to it, kind of. I don't know. I just remember I could taste it. This smells so good. Let's cut this in half and just put it in there. Come on. Minutes. Well, after this, it's like, yeah, I think probably an hour or another hour or so to cook everything in the pressure cooker until the meat's tender, and then just flavor it, and that's the dish right there. Just keeping it simple. Yeah, I have more. I might do one more lemongrass. I don't really know if this is important, this part, because it's not even like cooking that much. It's probably, there's a probably reason, because she's always doing this part, so I think it's important to mix everything together, give it the proper marination that it needs. I think that's why. So good. Hopefully Phil likes this. I like it already. So just imagine later on when everything comes out into the broth. And I will season it a little bit more later, because it's pretty good right now. It's just enough salt. It's just perfectly flavored. Yeah, and then so one more. It just seems like it's missing, so I need one more lemongrass. And I feel like I should have put that in the fridge. What an idiot. Amy's an idiot sometimes. The reason why it looks like this and doesn't look fresh is because this was previously frozen. Amy, come on, you got this. It's frozen. I picked the wrong one. Why am I such an idiot? Still recording? Oh my god. Come on. Let's do this fast. There you go. There. Done. I'll put it in there. Oh my god. I am an idiot. You know what? I bought a bigger Instant Pot. I should have used that one instead and like stir fry everything in there. Next time. That's for next time. I think this is actually enough for... This is way too much for me and Phil only. So this is going to last a few days. And hopefully it turns out well. Because otherwise we're stuck eating this for a few days. Nobody likes that. Or maybe I can freeze it. I'm talking a lot today. Maybe I should freeze it once it's cooked. So let's see. But yeah, next time I'll make this with the kids too. Maybe they will like it. So then, put this in, and then turn on the Instant Pot, and then get back to work. And then in a few hours, we're gonna have food. Wow, it's still recording. I'm very surprised. Dun 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 dun. Where's that coming from? Alright guys, this is my pot, and I have put everything inside of the pot. Here it is. Pretty much that's it. And then this is the bone broth that I made the other day. So I want to add a little bit of that in here. Give some juice. Juice. Let's see. I'm gonna add a little bit more here. This jar here, just a small one. Ooh. Look at that jelly texture. That's good enough. I don't want to eat it just yet. That's going in there. You can see here it smells delicious. Okay. There's a little bit of onions left here and seasoning, so I'm gonna put it in. Oh, my hands. Luckily my hands is cold because this pot is actually really hot. Yeah. Okay. And let me see, Alexa. How many minutes should I pressure cook a brisket? Alexa, talk to me.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Dang it. Sometimes Alexa sometimes doesn't listen. And it's
I'm happy to hear how I can improve. You can always say, I have feedback.
But actually, I'm just gonna use my phone real quick and ask the AI. Brisket, pressure cook. How long? Let's see. It says here should cook okay, like 3-4 pounds. I don't even know, for like an hour or so. Of course, I already sliced, so yeah, I'm gonna do about 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Yep. So where did my cap go? Here it is. The lid, I mean. So only here for meat stew, 45 minutes. That should be plenty. Now remember, I also have the tendon. I think tendon cooks about that long, but because they were pretty small too. So you know what? Yeah, just do 46 minutes, and then I'm gonna let it sit in there anyway for a little bit. So I was back earlier, but I didn't have my camera with me, and I checked everything. Looks great. You can see that. And what I did was, it was slightly, basically needed more salt. So I added some salt and mushroom seasoning, and I think it's enough liquid, so I didn't add any more bone broth in here. So this is the final product. It tastes just like how it should taste. But I did notice maybe I didn't add enough salt, so I didn't have enough like it wasn't that word, like it was bland, so I just needed more salt. Yeah, overall this is it. And then I'm supposed to add the basil leaves actually to the dish. That's the part that I forgot, so I gotta wash that. When I serve it, I'm just gonna eat it like this. Sometimes we eat it with bread, which I got some, or with pho noodles. That's also another way to eat this. But for me, most of the time I just eat this like this with bread as to dip. Yep, so that's it.